Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's get started right from the daily chart, because on the weekly and monthly chart we do not see really big changes. But on the daily intraday charts there are a few moments to clarify, and here's some interesting price behavior exists that well, not quite obvious if you start thinking about it. So what we have on the daily, recall our recent update with this spike up. That was the wash and rinse of the previous top. And we said that it seems that since this is short-term bearish pattern, we suggest that it might be a downside reaction. Actually, it has happened, but it is too small. So supposedly when the market shows wash and rinse, it just tells about some kind of the fake breakout. That market was intending to break it up, but it had not enough power, and just this breakout fizzled, and actually it needs to pull back to accumulate more power and then maybe make another attempt. But take a look that here, despite that wash and rinse has happened and stops have been grabbed around it, the pullback stands not very significant. And this is potentially bullish sign. So it means that the dynamic pressure that we discussed recently is still exists. It is not over yet. It's because usually the end of the dynamic pressure, the market starts showing deeper retracement. But here we do not have it. It means that the energy of this dynamic pressure still exists here, because take a look, trend still remains bearish by the MACD, but market keep forming high lows, coming closer and closer every time. Pullback becomes smaller, and this one as well. This is potentially a bullish sign, and it means that here market could show the significant upward breakout. So from that standpoint, it makes us to adjust the trading plan for those who would like to take the long position. If you have taken the long position based on this pullback, that's great. So recall what we had here. It's not on the photo, on the hourly chart first. Recall that here was our ABCD pattern based on this wash and rinse on engulfing. It's dropped right to the XOP, which was also the 618 support. So if you have bought here, that's great. You could move stop to the break-even. If not, so in current circumstances, you could consider 2 points. First of all, I suggest that upward breakout may happen in the way of the butterfly that I'm just showing you. Here the market could show some kind of the ABCD retracement to complete the right wing of the butterfly, but this is not very important moment, because this wherever the bottom of the right wing will be, it makes no impact on the final target. It might be right here, or it might be right here. It's actually target will be the same. It just tells from what points the upward action starts. Currently, it seems that ABCD pattern might be completed. So supposedly, an area around 37.40. This might be interesting if you would like to take the long position. Invalidation point will be below this area. The market could try to challenge the top again, but in this case it might be a real upward breakout. To be for truth's sake, guys, here we do not have the clear butterfly, pure butterfly, because take a look at A point stands slightly above this one. So formally this is not the butterfly, but I'm just using it to estimate the target, and I think that this is not really very vital for the current price performance. Because here is obviously you could see the choppy price action, which led us to suggest that this is really in retracement, while the preliminary upward action is straightforward, which tells us that it's mostly the major action. So this is the primary direction, and that is just contraction stage after this one. So that's why we think that in the current circumstances we could use the shape of the butterfly to suggest the possible target. That is the first approach to the current situation. Another way to act is to keep an eye on this pattern that we have from the fall time frame chart. Actually, this is wage, and classically, the wage usually becomes the reversal pattern, as you know. So because it indicates the weakness of the bulls that can't push the price higher. But in the current circumstances, since we have the bullish dynamic pressure on the daily chart, we suggest the opposite thing, that this wedge pattern might be broken to the upside. So, and if you will consider this situation from that point of view, you could think about using the stop entry order. So you take position not with the limit order or by market with this retracement, but you use stop entry order that will be triggered only when the market will touch the level that you will specify in the order. Until this moment, this order remains sleeping, so you will not take the position. You could combine both of these ways. It's not forbidden. The attractiveness of this using of these orders stands that with the moment that if market will start dropping, it will be just unfilled. You will just cancel it, and that's all. And you will step in only when the market will really start breaking up this top. So you could place it slightly below the top, so somewhere around 38.40 maybe. So right around this previous top, and see what will happen. Currently, in the situation that we have, the performance on the dollar index and performance of the yields, let's see what the personal consumption expenditures with numbers we will get. But in general, with this performance of the Bitcoin as well, I wouldn't consider taking short position by far, because, well, it is more bearish context needed to justify the possible entry on the short side. In the current situation, we do not have it. So let's first get everything clear with the bullish context. If it will fail, in this case, we'll start thinking about the possible taking the short position. For instance, if we will get the fake breakout, sharp reversal on downside, drop back to the lows of this wedge consolidation, that might be treated as the signs of the weakness and maybe could lead to the deep retracement on the Bitcoin as well. But for now, I would consider only either just sitting on the hands and see what will happen, or considering bullish context for trading here.